Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, March 8th. And we started with the two different spellings that sound the same Jane, A, Jane. The same A. Your tongue needs to rise for say and sane. And sand has the A vowel. So sand. You won't hear the D unless it's connected to a vowel. The sand is. If there's a consonant after it, you won't hear the D. Sandbox. And if I just said this word by itself, sand. That's it. Peculiar, which means weird. Peculiar. You have to start with your tongue in a high position. Cule. And then you have to round your lips for the oo and up for the L. Cule. Peculiar. Scald. This is the ah vowel, so you need to open and keep your lips straight. Ska. Scald. Two different spellings, but the same pronunciation. Gene with an E. Gene. Postulated. Postulated. Marvel with a good V. Marvel. Oh, how did we miss this? Georgia. Georgia. That's it. Georgia with an OR. Jor. Posture. Posture. Same ch sound from the TU combination. The letter J has the vowel A, so your tongue needs to rise. J. G has the E vowel. Your tongue just stays very high. G. And Z. Your tongue's very high, and you need airflow for the Z. Discreetly. Discreetly. And whether you use this word or this word, they sound the same. Discreet. Pregnancy. I have to watch my accent. Pregnancy. Nevertheless. Nevertheless. Promptly. No T. Promptly. You would hear the T if there's a vowel after it. Prompt action. Thank you for that good example, Tina, because I didn't have a good example. You can say both syllables, student, or get rid of the D and just make an N as its own syllable. Student. Put your tongue in the D in the N position. The D, the T, and the N are all made in exactly the same place. So you're putting it behind your top teeth and making N noise. Student. Student. This STU is oo, which would sound the same as stew that you make for soup. Student. But it's not stew. So don't let your tongue get too high and make a U. Student. Keep your tongue lower. It's up for the T, but then the middle of the tongue is low, not high. Stew. The back can be high, but the middle is low. Student. If it's like on a present, on a package, the ribbon is a bow. If it's bending at the waist or on a boat, it's bow. This you can say center or get rid of the, oh, I pointed to the wrong one. You can say it with the T, center, or without the without the T, center. No trees involved. Center, center. Epaulette, epaulette. Berlin, Berlin. Pieces, pieces. And if you are just saying peace, peace, they sound the same. Peace. Anesthesia. This is weird because we do say the TH as the, voiceless TH, the, and then ja, the voiced ja. Anesthesia. Going from the S to the TH, don't block any airflow. So you keep the airflow moving. As I'm making my S, I push my tongue further forward for the TH. Anesthesia. And the person who delivers it is the anesthesiologist. Now we are separating the S and the I and making it a Z. Anesthesiologist. Tramp. If I just said that word, you wouldn't hear the P. My lips just close. Tramp. If there was a vowel after it, you would hear the P. Tramp over. There, tramp over. Um, if it ends with a B, the MB combination, then you don't hear it by itself, limb. If there was a vowel after it, now the B disappears and it's the M that connects. Limb amputated. Limb amputated. Get rid of the B. Limb amputated. If it's an MP, you do hear the P when there's a vowel after it. So by itself, the word limp. But limping, you're going to release the P with the air. Ping. Limping. World. So remember, I don't know, I say remember, but maybe this is the first time you've ever practiced this word. So I remember that when you say were, I spelled it that way to help you remember were, like where were you? Were, your tongue curls back. And then for the L and the D, which are made in the same place behind the top teeth, while you're moving from the R to the L, you keep making sound. World. So it's two parts. World. If you don't keep making that movement and that noise at the same time, it will go really fast. World. And you won't hear the L. So once you get into the L position, hold it there a little longer than you think you need to and keep making the L noise. World. Because you're not going to release the D. World. 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 And word. Now you're going to the same position, but you're making it one movement. Word, word, and holding it in the D position, unless there's a word with a vowel after it. And then the last one, which is perfect word for the last word of the day, cumulative. Cumulative. So these do have the tongue very high. Cumulative. Cumulative. Oh, there's Georgia again. We already did that. And she with the E vowel. That's it. All right. Thank you very much. It was fun if you were here. And if not, I hope you can join us sometime. Thanks.